Welcome back to r/JustNoHoa HOA, where people share stories about their crazy homeowner associations that make us feel better about not living in an HOA. And in case you are new around here, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel to join our awesome community. Without any further ado, let's dive right into the stories. And the first one is titled The HOA and the Dumpster. Okay, a little background. I live at the end of a dirt road that is about a mile long. All the homes, about 12, are on large lots, the smallest being 2.5 acres, and yes, I live out in the woods. There are 5 homes at the end of the road, important later. The road has some large dips in it, also a pain in the butt when it snows. The trash pickup is down on the main road. I am unable now to take the trash bin down to the main road, and so getting a dumpster was the easiest way to go for me, so now to the show. The cast is me and HOA Karen HK. So, since I cannot take the trash down to the main road anymore, I rented a dumpster for CY. And by the way guys, if you know what CY in regards to dumpsters means, please let me know in the comments. Not too big, but not too small. So all I have to do is walk to the end of my driveway and put my trash bags in the dumpster. Keep in mind, this dumpster is on my property, so anybody who would try to interfere with it somehow would be illegally trespassing on my property. Then when it is full, all I have to do is make a call and they come and empty it. Easy, right? Problem solved for me. If that were the case, then I wouldn't be posting here. So the other day I am taking out the trash, and as I am taking the lock off and I see this woman walking up to me, and the conversation goes like this. HOA Karen: do you own this dumpster? Me: no, I rent it. How often do they empty it? When I call them. Why? Well, we are starting an HOA on this road, so we will probably need a bigger dumpster and keys for everyone. 5 homes. On this end of the road, so all the people can use it. Do you have any extra keys? Me? First of all, this is the first I've heard of any kind of HOA. I never received any kind of notice, and if one was to be started, I will not be having any part of it because I was here before the HOA and don't have to become a member. Second, I pay for this dumpster and only I will be using it. HOA Karen: you don't understand. That was not a request, and I have the backing from all the other homeowners on this road to create this HOA. And everyone on this road will be required to be a part of it. That includes you and that dumpster for use by the HOA members. So you better get a bigger dumpster and make keys for everyone. Do you understand? Me: look, I don't know what your game is, nor do I care, but you will not have access to this dumpster, nor will I get a bigger one. This one works just fine for me and me alone. Do you understand? HK: well, we will see about that. When we have the HOA up and running, you will have to do as we say. You will have to join, that is the law. Now, you will get a bigger dumpster, have extra keys made so everyone can start using this dumpster right away. Do you understand? Me: look, it seems like you just don't get it. Everyone on this road has the right to not become a part of this HOA, and if they want to get their own dumpster, that's up to them. And I really don't think everyone is on board with this HOA thing. All I know is I will not be a part of any HOA ever. I get it, you don't. This dumpster will be for everyone to use on this end of the road. You will get a bigger one, you will pay for it, you will make extra keys so everyone can have access to it. You have till the end of the week. If you don't comply, you will be the first one to receive a fine. Do I make myself clear? Just try it and we will see how far that will go. There is no HOA, hence no fine can be issued, and since I have already told you I will not be a part of it, you will not have any way to fine me. So you can take your HOA and getting a key to my dumpster and stick it. Now just go away. And with that last statement she just said, we will see about that, you're gonna be sorry, and turned and walked away. I think she wanted to use the dumpster and couldn't, but because I keep it locked so the critters don't get into it and I would have the mess to clean up. My guess is she figured she could bully me into giving her a key so she would not have to pay for trash pickup and have to drag that big bin down to the road and back home again. And heaven forbid you forget what trash day is every 2 weeks, hence the bigger bins, and figured that I didn't know how HOAs worked. Well, I do know, and if I were a betting man, I would have guessed that she was a transplant, military maybe, from California. And by the way, newsflash, wouldn't you know it, I was right. I saw her car the other day and it still had California plates on it. Nice try, Karen. I wonder what she's gonna do at the end of this week when she still doesn't have a key. Is she going to come knocking on my door demanding a key? Is she gonna make up some fake CC&Rs for a not HOA? We will see. The strange thing about Karens is they just don't know when to give up. It's not so nice to know that Karens can pop up anywhere, even out here in the woods. If any more happens, I will be sure to post an update, but I don't think anything will. She tried and failed. Enjoy taking that bin to the curb, Karen. And a user in the comments said, Karen has too much time on her hands. As you are well aware, you need a homeowners association like you need a hole in the head. I would actually talk to all the other homeowners and let them know the kind of hell they are in for if they join an HOA that Karen is running. And you know guys, usually dealing with HOAs seems to be as fun as having a dentist appointment and waiting in the waiting room. Have you guys ever been involved in any sort of HOAs? And if so, did you have any positive or negative experiences? Feel free to share with us in the comments. Update to the HOA dumpster story. Okay, I said I would update you all if anything happens, and boy, she did not let us down. I also found out that she rents her home and I don't know the landlord, important later. I know that I left some details out of my first post, but I was still a little bit annoyed and just couldn't believe someone would try and pull something like this right off the bat. Maybe she has a thing for dumpsters, I don't know. Cast as me, and HOA Karen HK. Okay, just to clarify, HK wanted me to get a bigger dumpster and pay for it till the HOA went active, which was a big lie. Everything about HK starting an HOA was a lie. I feel that all she wanted was not have to drag her bin down the big road and have someone else, me, pay for dumping her trash. Even if she were to ask to share the dumpster and cost, I don't think I would do that because it is a pain to try to collect, which would open a whole new set of problems, as someone pointed out in the comments in my last post. At one point I was thinking of talking to some of the homeowners around me and getting a shared dumpster, but the wife reminded me of the problems we had when we rented our last home, when one of the homeowners, there were 3 homeowners paying for a shared dumpster. One of them did not pay the monthly bill. Each month a different homeowner paid the bill, so the dumpster got removed. So not sharing the dumpster. HK can take her own trash down to the road. I really don't care, not my problem, so on with the update. I did talk with a few neighbors I am friendly with, and they said it is the first time they heard anything about an HOA and said they would have nothing to do with it. They all know, even if HK really wanted to start one, that you don't have to join unless you want to. We were here first kind of thing. I told them that I was sure HK was lying about the HOA and just wanted use of the dumpster. I believed that she was just trying this to bully me into letting her have access to it. So fast forward, I am closing the lid and locking the bar. HK comes running up with her bin in tow, and here is what happened. Oh good, I caught you. Do you have my key? Holding her hand out. No, I told you I'm not giving you a key. HK now getting a little red. Really, without a key? How am I going to throw away my trash? Pointing to her overstuffed bin and nothing in trash bags. It is required to have trash in bags so it does not fly all over when being emptied. Me? Well, that is not my problem. How about you take your bin down to the main road like everyone else for pickup, or get your own dumpster and pay for it yourself? HK, I'm not doing that when there's a dumpster right here, so open it so I can empty my bin. Me, I told you that you cannot use this dumpster. HK is now getting really annoyed and turning red. HOA Karen, and I told you that this dumpster will be taken over by the HOA. Now be a nice neighbor and open the goddamn dumpster. I think she forgot that she also demanded a bigger dumpster, but whatever. Me not being nice anymore. No, I won't, and let me tell you why. Because I will not be a part of your made-up HOA, yes, I called her out on this, and neither will a lot of other homeowners. So if you are serious about this, you might just end up being the only member of your made-up HOA. Besides, not sure of this, you have to be a homeowner to establish an HOA, and you are renting your home, so you couldn't start one anyway. Also, I have cameras that can see this dumpster. I don't, but she doesn't know that. So if you are thinking of just dropping your trash on top of it, you will find it back on your doorstep, and I will call your landlord and let them know what you are doing. I don't like people trying to bully me, so let me make this clear one more time. You do not get to use this dumpster, ever. Got it? She didn't like those comments. I said a lot more and also called her out again. She started stomping her feet, said a few nasty words and just stormed off dragging her bin. By the way, trash day was yesterday. She's gonna have to wait 2 weeks now until the next trash pickup or make a special trip to the dump. Hopefully that is the end of it, and hopefully she got the message that she cannot bully me. The perks of being an old retired fart with no cares or filters. From what I have seen of her actions, she's used to getting her way, and when she doesn't, she tries imitating/bullying others to get what she wants. Maybe when she was in California, she was a board member of an HOA and it got stuck in her head. Don't know, don't care, not my problem. I did run into a police officer the other day while shopping and talked to him about the situation. He said that if she tries anything to just file a police report that way, there is a paper trail. Thank you all for reading this. Hopefully this drama is over, but with Karens, you never know. Maybe she will complain to her landlord about the mean old guy in house slippers. And obviously guys, we all know the OP in this story is actually the bad guy, because he denies Karen the dream of having her own HOA even though she is just renting. But I mean, we can all dream, right? Anyway, and I also dream of you clicking the bell button so we have more people that don't miss out on my videos each and every single day when YouTube forgets to recommend my videos to you. In addition, it would be absolutely awesome if you could like the video and post some star emojis in the comments if you want to show your support. Thank you so much in advance, and now let's move on to the last update. Update number 2, the HOA and the dumpster. First off, thank you for the awards and comments. I did not think this would get that much attention. I have looked into some trail cams and if need be, I will be getting one. Just so I can prove who might be trying something. Hint hint, it will have to be a good one with infrared because there are no streetlights out there. For everyone's information, this whole area is private property, including the road. For my previous posts, look under my profile. Now for the update, it is not much, so here it goes. I ran into one of my neighbors this last Sunday, and after shooting the bull, he said during a conversation he had with the HK landlord, they are friends, the issue of the dumpster was discussed. He said that he, the landlord, told him that he had gotten a call from Karen and that Karen complained that there was a dumpster and wanted to know why she could not use it since it was closer than the road, and that she had asked nicely and was told no by some mean old guy. This was news to the landlord. HK wanted him to try and convince me to let her use it so she didn't have to haul her trash down to the road. The landlord told her that he had no control over what other homeowners do/have, and he couldn't make me let her use it, and it was out of his control. The landlord said that she was not happy with this answer and told him that he needed to do something so she could use it. My neighbor told him that she tried to bully me with a fake HOA and was demanding to be allowed to use the dumpster. The landlord was not happy to hear what was going on and that she was causing problems. He said that she was nice when he rented his house to her and did not see any red flags. He said to tell me that if I have any more problems with HK to let him know and he will deal with her. I will bet he called her back and told her to back off. My neighbor did find out that she was part of an HOA in California. She was part of an enforcement patrol for the HOA. I never heard of that before, but whatever. I was hoping this would have been over with, but it looks like it is the hill she was willing to die on after our last run-in. We will see. I would be willing to bet if she won't let it go, she will next tell me that her landlord told her she could use it and start making demands again. I hope not, but I have a feeling that after what my neighbor told the landlord, I think she will just stay away and leave well enough alone for now. Here's hoping. I think I will let my neighbor know about these posts so he can pass the info on to the landlord so he has a better picture of what HOA Karen has been up to. Again, thank you all. And guys, in regards to this story, I did some further research and it seems like Karen did listen to her landlord and did not push the stupid issue any further. And the last one is not related to HOA stories, but instead it is a little bonus story from our own subreddit r/ripe stories, and it is titled "Are those earbuds? I want to speak to your manager now," posted by user Alice5281999. Okay, let me start off by saying I am partially deaf, so because of that I wear hearing aids. Without them I cannot really hear much at all and cannot even hear behind me whatsoever. I've been partially deaf most of my life, but recently it's gotten worse. I am 21 and I only have had my hearing aids for about a year now. Now, I work at a very well-known fast food restaurant. I occasionally will work in drive-thru, and I will have my hearing aids in at all times, except if I am on my break. Now, I've had short hair most of my life until about now. I've been growing it out because I've been very self-conscious with my hearing aids, so this one particular day my hair was put up in a small ponytail and shoved in my head. I really did not think much of it because most of my coworkers know I have hearing aids in it. It's not that big of a deal to them. I guess my hearing aid that was showing towards the window was kind of hanging out. Now at this point I am so used to them that I really don't notice when they are in. Now this is where everything went downhill. This lady came up, she looked like a full-on Karen, but her hair was green, like very green. I don't know why. I opened my window and told her her total. This was our conversation. Me, hello ma'am, your total is going to be random numbers. Karen starts to hand me her card.
Are you wearing earbuds?
She looked appalled and horrified. I start to try to explain myself, but she got loud. I'm still trying to get used to a lot of noises, so when she starts yelling, I start to flinch. Karen,
I want to speak to your manager right now.
Me, ma'am, they are not earbuds, they are hearing aids. I'm annoyed at this point. Like I said before, I'm very self-conscious about my hearing aids. She's not having any of it and she's getting louder. I close my window and call for one of my managers. Now let me tell you, my manager will not take any crap from anyone. You start to scream at any of us and you will be kicked off the property fairly quickly. So this manager walks up and he's my favorite manager, so we are going to call him Awesome Manager at this point. Awesome Manager, yes, what's up? Me, this lady is complaining because she thinks my hearing aids are earbuds. He rolls his eyes and opens the window. This lady goes in a full rant, screaming, yelling, cussing and everything. After she calmed down, my manager calmly looks at me and holds his hand out. I gave him a smile and take my hearing aids out and put them in his hand. In a voice like venom, he responds to this crazy lady. Awesome Manager, ma'am, I don't know what you were on or what's going on, but these holds up hearing aids are hearing aids and my employee is partially deaf. No, I was going to ask you nicely to please apologize, but instead I'm going to ask you to leave. I really don't like being cussed out at all and it's very rude to say some of those things. Now you can leave. If you do not leave, we will call the police for harassment. He hands her card and closes the window. Gives me my hearing aids back and cancels the order. Tells me not to talk to her and wait until she leaves. She is still screaming, but after 5 minutes of screaming she finally leaves. Honestly, I felt so much better after he did that, but I asked to go on break early and I was allowed to. I'm going to be honest, I've had people mistakenly think they are earbuds before, but this was the worst by far. But I did get a free ice cream out of all of it and an extra 5 minutes added onto my break. And guys, unfortunately we have already reached the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed today's stories, and if you haven't already, please also go to patreon.com/ripeyoutube, where I upload exclusive Reddit videos starting at just $3 a month. This is a great way to support me in case you are interested, and the chance for me to become independent from YouTube revenue. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and I hope to see you again tomorrow.